Howdy doody, it's Grandma JuJu. How y'all doing today? I have a book today called Mr. Putter and Tabby Pour the Tea. And the reason I picked this story was this morning I had several Zoom meetings, and for every meeting, our cat Nero was either on my lap or on my legs. And it just got me thinking about cats. And this is a good story about a cat. Mr. Putter and Tabby Pour Tea. It's got 3 chapters. Chapter 1, Mr. Putter. 2, Tabby. 3, Mr. Putter and Tabby. Let's read. Chapter 1, Mr. Putter. Before he got his fine cat Tabby, Mr. Putter lived all alone. Here he is in this big house, all by himself. In the mornings, he had no one to share his English muffins. In the afternoons, he had no one to share his tea. And in the evenings, there was no one Mr. Putter could tell his stories to. And he had the most wonderful stories to tell. So all day long, he was just by himself. All day long, Mr. Putter clipped his roses and fed his tulips and watered his trees. Mr. Putter wished for some company. He just wanted company. He had warm muffins to eat, he had good tea to pour, and he had wonderful stories to tell. Mr. Putter was tired of living alone. Mr. Putter wanted a cat. See how he's dreaming, thinking about a cat? Let's see if he gets one. Chapter 2. It's called Tabby. Mr. Putter went to the pet store. "Do you have cats?" he asked the pet store lady. "We have 14, she said. Mr. Putter was delighted. But when he looked into the cage, he was not. I wonder why. He wanted a cat. These are kittens, he said. I was hoping for a cat. Well, no one wants cats, sir, said the pet store lady. They are not cute. They are not peppy. Look at these little kittens running all over. Wah! Mr. Putter himself had not been cute and peppy for a very long time. He said, I want a cat. Then go to the shelter, sir, said the pet store lady. You are sure to find a cat. Not finding it at the pet store. Mr. Putter went to the shelter. Have you any cats? He asked the shelter man. We have a fat gray one, a thin black one, and an old yellow one, said the man. Did you say old? Asked Mr. Putter. I had 3 cats. The shelter man brought Mr. Putter the old yellow cat. Its bones creaked, and its fur was thinning, and it seemed a little deaf. Mr. Putter creaked. His hair was thinning, and he was a little deaf too. Do you think that's the one he's going to take? So he took the old yellow cat home. He named her Tabby, and that is how their life began. Chapter 3. Mr. Putter and Tabby. Tabby loved Mr. Putter's tulips. She was old, and beautiful things meant more to her. She would rub past all the yellow tulips, then she would roll past all the red tulips. Just playing in the tulip garden. Then she would take her bath among all the pink tulips. Mr. Putter clipped roses while Tabby bathed. In the mornings, Mr. Putter and Tabby liked to share an English muffin. Mr. Putter ate his with jam. Tabby ate hers with cream cheese. So here they are having breakfast together, sharing an English muffin. In the afternoons, Mr. Putter and Tabby liked to share tea. Mr. Putter took his with sugar. Tabby took hers with cream. In the evenings, they sat by the window and Mr. Putter told stories. He told the most wonderful stories. Each story made Tabby purr. I think Tabby liked the stories. What do you think? On summer days, they warmed their old bones together in the sun. On fall days, they took long walks through the trees. And on winter days, they turned the opera up very loud. La la la, la la la. They are having fun together. After a while, it seemed as if they had always lived together. Tabby knew just what Mr. Putter was going to do next. Like take a bath. Mr. Putter knew just where Tabby was going to sleep next. In the plant, in a bowl on the refrigerator, on top of the mailbox. But he knew. In the mornings, each looked for each other as soon as they opened their eyes. And at night, each looked for each other as their eyes were closing. Mr. Putter could not remember life without Tabby. They were such good friends. Tabby could not remember life without Mr. Putter. They lived among the tulips and the trees. They ate their muffins, they poured their tea, they turned up the opera, and enjoyed the most perfect company of all. Each other. And there's Tabby and Mr. Putter. It's called Tabby, or Mr. Putter and Tabby Pour Tea. Yesterday we read a story about Madeline Finn and the shelter dog. And today we're reading one about a kitty cat that came from a shelter. So whether you have a kitty cat or a puppy dog, or a goat, or a chicken, or a pig, or whatever you have, remember, it's good to be together with friends, just like your animal friends. Have yourselves a great day, guys. Love ya. Bye-bye.